Hi, I'm Lisa from Minerals, and you're watching WatchMojo.com, and I'm here with Stephanie, and Stephanie's here because it's a whole East meets West kind of thing. We're gonna do Asian, North American style makeup. Are you ready for that? Okay, because you know what happens where I'm like, I don't have a crease. You got a crease? I need a crease. So then we're gonna build a crease. Watch it. We're gonna start with a little bit of pressed foundation. I'm using Minerals Cashmere. It's a little bit of a kabuki brush. Yes, a little Japanese brush. Don't go too dark, you don't want to be too tanned. Like Asians, I don't know if you know, but it's like if you're dark, you're like been out in the patties. Asians really believe in having like pristine porcelain skin. I'm gonna use a little bit on the lid itself, and I'm gonna run a little bit on the lips as well. So if there's any excess color, if there's a lot of color in a lip, this is gonna tone everything down. It's gonna act as a base for the lip color. It's gonna last a little bit longer. So I'll just take the same product and I'm gonna use it with a little brush, and I'm gonna use that around the eyes. It's gonna double it as a concealer. Okay, my petite flower. I'm not gonna do some big bronzing color or big, racing stripes on you, but we need something that's gonna look really demure and make you look really polite and sweet. So we're gonna use Primrose. It's a very soft pink, and we're just gonna use that on the apples of the cheeks. So it's like a little flush of color. Then the next step is gonna be using a base shade. I'm going a little with Minerals Candlelight. I'm using the Deluxe Oval Fluff, and in like a couple of sweeps, you can do the entire lid. Usually this little inner corner seems to be like the smallest part of our eye, so that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna open that part up. Concentrate the color on the inner third of the eye. Then the next brush that we're gonna switch to is called a crease brush. I swear, they made one just for us. It has a little pointed dome to it, so you can see that you hold it like a pencil practically. You'd put the tip right into the crease. We're gonna use Flax. I love this color because it's really just something that's gonna add shape. It looks like a shadow. It doesn't look like eyeshadow. You won't be like some like me love you long time kind of girl. All right. I'm really pressing into the hollow of your eye, small circles, and drag it inwards. Keep the color away from the inner corner of the eye. We want to keep that as light as possible. Now to give it some like added depth and dimension, we're actually gonna go another shade darker. We're gonna go with the Brown Derby, and we're gonna repeat the same step that we did in the crease, same brush, but a little bit more to the outer corner now. To give this a better blend, switch brushes to the double angle brush and basically go into both colors now and reapply another layer, and that way it kind of like all blends together. We can go right into black now. You can omit this step, you can make it a dark brown, but I'll use a little bit of black because we're gonna double it for deepening the crease and also for lining the eye. I'm kind of using the side of the brush instead of using the tip. And then what's really important, just to like really complete, like the whole like Asia-file kind of like eye, is just extend it, give it a little bit of wing afterwards. When you're doing the liner, you want to go a little bit wider on the outside corner and then gradually taper it off towards the inner corner, making it so it's very, very fine. We have like practically non-existent eyelashes. I'm gonna like kill somebody. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna fake it. We're gonna go back using the same color, same little Kolinsky angle brush. We're gonna start on the outside corner and just lightly fill in the lash line. Pencil is just gonna be way too harsh, and it's just gonna like go all over the place throughout the day. You could always use a little Q-tip afterwards to blend it out even more if you don't want a hard line. Really all we're trying to do is give the impression that there's a fuller lash line from the one that we don't have. Okay, so don't hate me, Stephanie. We're gonna curl your eyelashes. Now really, it's so important because Asian eyelashes, the trajectory that happens is just brutal. It basically creates this like a little umbrella for like the white of our eye, making our eyes look even smaller than you can imagine. So when we're gonna curl the lashes, we're gonna go into the root. I'm gonna get as close to the lash line as possible. We're gonna pulse it a few times, and we're gonna like slowly walk it out so that there's actually a natural curve going on. I don't wanna say that like North American beauty is better, but it's gonna make them look rounder. Follow it up with a little bit of mascara, a couple of coats. So how are we gonna make something look darker? We put something light next to it. So we go back to Candlelight. I'm going to re-highlight the inner corner, right underneath the outer corner of the eye. We're gonna use a little bit of taupe pencil and a little bit of sandstone pencil to define the lips, to give it a base, and a little bit of clear gloss. Start in the middle of the lower lip, and that just basically indicates how far down you can go, and then connect the dots. And then we're gonna switch over to sandstone and fill in the entire lip with the sandstone pencil. And then just a little bit of gloss, we're gonna add it to the top lip. And there you go, we have Stephanie sporting the Asian Temptation, Asian Persuasion, Asian Inspiration look. I'm Lisa Sim for Minerals. Thanks a lot.